Hey, what's up, guys? Welcome back. So, basically, today was quite choppy. Today was very choppy in the market. You could see it on the DXY and also the QQQ. So, I'm lucky enough that today I exited with like a $1 loss to how much I was trying to make, basically. And then I'll just show you how that played out. So I exited exactly at 1. So I entered at 282. So I entered on the 9 o'clock candle, right, to the sell side. Reason being, let's just bring up the DXY here at 9 o'clock. So let me check out 9 o'clock, 99999. So this was 9. Huge bullish signal on the DXY, right? So remember, I'm using the DXY as a confluence. I'm trying to fine tune the strategy. So what I did was I used this big green candle as an indicator, believing that the market would have continued up. But then when I saw it start to move like very choppy within the range, it didn't try to make a new high. It didn't try to do anything. I was trying to get out of the trade for as little amount of loss as possible, because as you can see, I entered to the downside, yes, but this was the market open. It kind of went up and then you knocked around. So say I entered, let me show you where I entered on the chart here. So basically I entered at 28262 on the 9 o'clock candle, because that's 9:55. So 28262, 28262, 28262. 28262. Okay. 28262. 28352 is when I came out on the 10 o'clock candle. 28352. So that's when it really started to go against me. So you see, I could have taken all of that drawdown, but that's not something I'm trying to do. Nobody's trying to take an exorbitant amount of drawdown just to prove that you're right. No, it don't make any sense. So basically I entered here to the sell side, believing the market would have went down, as you can see here, only until what, like probably after 3, maybe, because you can see this is the 4 o'clock close. So it could have basically pushed down at that point at around 330, 340, and that's when I would have entered some profits, which that's not what I'm trying to do. Well, let me show you. If we go down to a lower time frame, we can actually see. So around, yeah, this would have been a losing trade for me, because I would have entered right here and then it would not have come down here until a 350 close for me. And then at that point, the broker would have probably closed out my trade to avoid incurring an unnecessary amount of risk. So basically I exited at this point. That's where I just lost a full $30 on the trade, full circle. So 1.5 to execute the trade, 28.5 to close the trade, and that was the loss as well. But basically that was it. I also had a note, so let me just share that with you. So basically today it was just a lot of indecision candles. Like when the candles were forming, they were like all, as you can see, long wick candles, long wick candles, long wick candles. So these are like a lot of indecision candles, because you have long wicks both ways. So that's like the market is just being indecisive. It's not picking a direction, because as you can see, this would have been the range for today. This is the opening range, and it just stayed within that for the rest of the day. So that's where I guess I need to work on building a choppy strategy or a chop strategy to catch that market movement. But I'm not there as yet. I'm working on building out the trending strategy. But that's basically what happened today. I mean, could have played it off of the 55 EMA and the resistance level here. That looks like it could have been something, but you would have to ensure you take profits somewhere around here. That's quite interesting. Well, this is actually the dollar, so I'm looking at the wrong chart. So what could we have traded here? And I prefer to use the 1 hour chart, because I'm not looking at the chart for the entire day. I want to place my trade, set it, forget it, and then come back to only see either my system had worked out or my system had worked out. Meaning either it take profit or either it hit the stop loss at a risk that I'm willing to take. So basically that's what happened today. On the market did not respect the EMA at all today. I mean, it crossed the 200 EMA, it crossed back, it crossed, and then it came back down. But this was at the end of the market, which could have just been algorithms or institutional players just kind of playing with the market there, destroying some people's options, because you know how I feel about those sometimes. But basically, that's what happened today. And one reason why I exited this as well is because if the market is indecisive, it's just going to take your money. Basically, that's where it just ends up. Like, we're indecisive, but you're going to get knocked. And I'm not trying to do that, right? So basically, that's what happened today. I just lost $30 on the trade, and hopefully we can trade much better next week. I'm looking to trade more consistently, have 5 winning days next week. And then after I have a higher level of consistency, I'm thinking maybe 20 days of profit where I have a good edge and I can literally say, okay, this trade will work 70 to 30% of the time. And then 70 to 30%, 80 to 20%. That's how I want my win rate to be more. I mean, they say it's unrealistic to look for a 90% win rate, but let's see how the edge goes. But I'm just trying to work on just building out the edge, and then I can put more capital towards that. So even looking at the dollar on the 1 hour chart here, you can see that the dollar respects my levels, and these levels were probably drawn before all of this, and then the dollar just continues to play on those levels. So you see the range that we're in, and as you can see, the dollar came to basically this level. You have a huge wick down, a huge wick down, huge wick down, huge wick down, and then some respect in there, some respect in there, some respect in there, something there. So the dollar actually is reacting at these levels. So basically that's it. So I'm gonna continue using this for now and see how we can build up on this, and then be able to make more higher quality trades and get a better return. But basically that's it, and I thank you if you watch this to the end of this video and you actually like it, you share it, subscribe it, and I actually feel like I provide some value to you. If you just comment and share some things you agree with, you disagree with, or just anything that you see that I may not be like paying attention to, I'd be happy to hear that. But all in all, that's it for today, guys, and I'll see you in the next one, which is next week, and it's Friday. Have a good evening, guys. Bye-bye.